Gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What they is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is today on Gunner's Profiles. It's another spill, a real one, not fake ones, homes, no added preservatives. We're not getting down like that. We're getting down on the really real, right? The realer than real deal Holyfield. Now, trip out. As you can tell by that thumbnails, cell warriors. Motherfuckers that like to bump baking soda breath on the door because they can. That's it. Because they can, right? Should they? Of course they shouldn't, right? But they're going to do it because there's a whole bunch of reasoning behind. I understand why they do it. I don't fucking condone it. And I hated it. That's it. And I'm going to tell you all about that right now. But they get down. In a menudo style or direct fashion, I never did, homes. Couldn't stand the shit, right? But, hey, they'll give your ass the motherfucking California blues, homes. Them county blues, if you let them, right? Straight up, homes. Are you susceptible to fucking bumping baking soda breath on the door? I don't know. One never knows, does one. But in life, there's things called cell warriors, right? People who, for no other reason, homes, like to fucking bump fucking jibs, right? They like to bump their breath just because they want to fucking get in your mind, homes. They're trying to manipulate your mind. They're trying to fuck with you, is it? And it happens in prison all the time. So if you're in the penitentiary, I like to say penitentiary. If you're in prison, you're doing your time. There's going to come a time in a place, homes, when you're going to do a pegada, you're going to make a move, you're going to get in a fight. Something's going to happen, homes. You're going to end up in the hoyo, which is the hole. Administrative segregation. You're going to be sitting in the guard, right? You're going to be in that motherfucker posted like a thumbtack on the wall. And ain't no one coming to help you, homes. You got to learn how to do whole time. Whole time is different from yard time. It's different from regular prison. Okay, it's a prison inside of a prison. It's a prison of the mind, homes. Not only the body, the spirit. It's not I'm getting all intellectual. The body and the spirit, but the fucking mind, right? And you need to learn how to act accordingly. Myself, when I was in the hole, homes, down, burpee time, right? That was a time to reflect, to educate my mind with libros, with books, homes, and work out. Pay attention to my mind and my body so that way my spirit doesn't falter, right? And I was a true believer, so that's what I did. Okay, now at the same time, there's people that go in there that don't know how to do time. You get people that go in the oil and they're there for so long and they're so deprived because it's a deprivation place, right? You're deprived of sun, you're deprived of the righteous air, you're deprived of human contact. You're deprived of a mamon, right? You're just deprived, right? So you're deprived of a mamon in prison. If you're getting a mamon in prison, homes, I don't know, lacra. Anyways, right? So trip out. You're just deprived, okay? And so it starts messing with people's mentality. Now, it's very easy to break in prison or the whole if you succumb to that. If you let yourself break. If you're a fucking solid mind, and you're like, fuck that. I ain't going out like that. This whole shit ain't nothing, homes. I'm going to sit down like going on pinche indio. I'm just posted stoic, right? The shit ain't nothing, homes. I'm going to get back out. I'm going to do a pinche another pegada. Fuck it, homes. Whole time again. What did he shoot? That's cool, right? And that's not without trying to act hard and all that, because there's been times where I've been pacing like, I'm sad around this camp, right? So I know what it is, right? I'm going to keep it real. But for the most part, homes, you can't let your mind break down or your body. You need to keep it moving. You know what I mean? Soul to soul. Now, trip out this, these cell warriors, they've broken themselves or they've let other people break their mentality to the point that they fucking woof all night. Now, there was a couple notable, I guess you call them cell warriors or whatever you want to call them, right? I call them window shoppers because they're always in the window looking at what you got, right? And mad because they don't have what you got. But that's the world we live in. Everybody's always mad when they don't have what you have. Bang, bang. Utterly, I just hate Gunner, but I love you, but I hate you, but I love you. Can I give you a hug? No, I don't get down like that. Please? No, fuck your please. With the capital P, yes, sir. Go over there with AC Green. Now, trip out. You have to understand that when people bump baking soda breath, when they're yelling, when they're cell warriors, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. It could be quiet on the tira, hella respectful. Everyone's just doing their program. It's already a miserable existence. You're already somewhere you definitely don't want to be, right? And then you got the one riffraff or a couple that are going to fucking scream. They're going to fucking flood the tier. They're going to fucking throw shit all over themselves. They're going to do whatever they can for attention. See, we have those on YouTube too. People that might as well have wiped shit on themselves. And from what I heard they did, right? Wiped shit on themselves for attention. Attention seekers. They scream, they yell, they cuss, they bite, they fucking, so I'm scared, look, I'm going to shit right now and eat it, right? They do whatever they have to do to garner attention. And when you're not giving them that attention, they start becoming frustrated. And so they start to wolf cases, you know, and that's life. You know, that's everyday life. We have it on YouTube all day long. People woofing. You know what I mean? They're trying to huff and puff and blow my dick down, right? But it ain't going to work. It's still going to be 11 at the end of the day. Spence on la tira, homes. You're not blessed. I am. That's just what fucking the world is made of. Now, in prison, the best thing to do is shut these people out. These cell warriors. You know, and they're very manipulative. They'll manipulate your mind, homes. You know, they'll bait you in. Hey, when you're new on the tira. Hey, homes. Hey, Spence on the tira. Hey, new guy. What's up, bro? Hey, so I'm going to shoot a package down to you right now, Holmes. I got you. Orale. And then they shoot you a fucking letra with shit all over it. You know what I mean? And then now you got caca all over you. You got to go wash your hands and leave everyone else in the house dirty. You feel me? Right? But real life, they'll play you out of pocket. You know, and get a laugh, all for a laugh and for attention. Everyone's like, damn, I'm about to fell for the old okie doke, the old Folsom setup. Now he's got shit. Now his whole cell smells like cagada. Straight mierda oso, right? That's how they play. I've been in places in the hole where vatos were scream all night from the moment the lights cut out to the moment the lights came on, and for no other reason than to deprive you of sleep. Just to fuck with you. You know, I hate the fact when you got a whole bunch of non-solid, degenerate motherfuckers, right? That act out of character just because of vatos active, hating because the next man is functioning, trying to fuck up what he's doing. You know, it was like that in Tracy. I'm in DVI prison, Tracy, man. 2006, homeboys, we're doing our thing, man. We're getting our motherfucking, you know, our shutdown on, our fucking gallo, you know, gallo meaning, you know, the wake up. Buenos días, en la tira, con permiso en la tira. Ispolme, norteño raza, right? We're doing our thing. Southsiders do theirs, sprinkling the woods. Hey, brothers, good morning, brothers. They do their thing, and so whoop and co-rep, and everyone's doing their thing. Kumi's Bay Area. Everyone has their program shut down and their gallo, right? Now, at the same time, homes, you can hear degenerates and people that were way out in the distance. At that time, we were the majority, you know, when I was active. It's all fucked up now, right? But they were screaming busters and punks and whoop-de-whoop and que la chingada. And it was just a fucked up situation. It was cell warrioring. You know, if you're going to fucking talk shit about another man, homes, and you know you can't get to him, there's fucking plexiglass in between you. So obviously, you better watch out. You better not cry. He might break that plexiglass. And I'm telling you why. Did I say grass or glass? One never knows, does one. You know what I meant. See, I keep it real. But in real life, I hate that shit. You know, I remember there was one guy, bro, every time people used to walk on the tira, and this is real talk, they used to call him Sandworm. This is when I was out of state. I was doing time in the shoe over there. I had picked up I did a pegada, and I'm sitting down. You know, I had nothing less than a year, and I'm posted up like thumbtacks, like, fuck this, right? And every time anybody righteous would walk down the tira, or who this guy considered righteous, he would literally take shit, eat it, and spit it at him. I'm probably going to get demonetized. Fuck it, right? Let's go free on this shit, right? Freely and real. I spit right now, just like he spit shit out of his mouth. The vato spit cagada onto people. That's how sick and weird he was. That's how far he took it when it came to cell warrioring. You know, I never indulged in that. You know, I'm gonna tell you a story. So I'm no longer active. I'm in Jamestown prison. I'm done, right? I'm done. I'm not functioning. I have a cellie. He's an Asian guy, and we're chilling. We're chilling. You know, he's not a weirdo. So I already checked his paperwork. Let me see your paperwork. It says because there's no reason Asian should be over here. You know what? Oh shit, you shot someone? Okay, let me see. I didn't do that. Shit, hey, did you get him out? Was she bad? Was she bad? Was she bad? You know what I mean? How old was she? You know what I mean? All right, we're cool. We're cool. You ain't on no SPM shit or R. Kelly. It seems like you're not ready. So anyways, we're chilling in the cell, posted up, me and the Asian dude. He's cool, right? His name was Chucks. Doing our thing, man. And one day he's talking to his homeboy, which was another Asian guy, a Vietnamese guy down the tira. And they're talking, homes, and fishing back and forth. That was his thing, homes. I used to just read my libro, lay it out, homes, work out, you know, bust down, do my program. Anyway, so the vato's chopping it up with this homeboy quietly and respectfully on the tier. When there's some jotitos that are upstairs. One of them very well known from YouTube. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys ponder and think of who that could be, right? Let's just say he's a guy from YouTube who was on that tier who was indulging in jotito activities. I'll never say, because I'm not that type of person, right? But anyways, he was on the top tier. Yeah, you know who you are. Well, I mean, he can't even hear us anymore, so I'll let you fucking figure that out. Anyways, trip out. There was some jotito activity, some arguing going on between man and man, right? Adam and Steve were getting into it, literally. And fucking my Asian partner was like, hey, man, can you guys fucking quiet it down, Holmes? I'm not trying to hear all that. And now the wolf cases start, the cell warrioring. They start to yell at him, and one of them says, hey, fuck you and your cell. Well, I'm there, right? I'm on the door like, hey, Holmes, hey. Already Sanford, watch out, son. Keep me out of your mix, bro. Respectfully, bro. That's not my get down, you know. I'm gonna give you the pass this one time. You know, go ahead, say anything you want about me. But let's just keep that fucking you know, off the tier, bro. Like, there's no sense. Fuck you, punk. Whoa. Okay, I'll see you on the yard. And of course, we end up meeting 2 weeks later on the yard, and I put fucking beaters on him. No, Charlie Lacra, not dick beaters. Beaters on him, right? Or maybe they are dick beaters. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel that night. Anyway, so he was done, right? He was done. And that was all because of Cell Warrior. Now, I was able to catch up to him, Mums. In most situations, you can't. The people that are going to Cell Warrior on you, just like on YouTube, the people that are going to talk shit about you are people you're never going to see in real life, people you know can't get to you, people you hope can't get to you, right? But they can. And one never knows, does one? Sometimes. We'll see how it works out. Anyways, allegedly. Most motherfuckers can't get to you, and they know that, so it makes them braver. You know, it makes them braver. You walk by, they're spitting water on you, spitting. You know, I've seen everything from people put shit in toothpaste containers to throwing water out, you know, when you're walking, to trying to spear you. I've seen it all. And it all comes down to being a cell warrior. Some of these guys do it because they're bored. Some of them do it, man, because they honestly, truly don't like you, don't like your get down. Some of them are mental. You know, there's a lot of people that need medication that's in. They're just not giving them the right shit. But it's prevalent in prison. It's something that's happened throughout the ages, cell warriors. You know, something that we know. And it's part of the game. You know, you chalk it up to the game. So I remember one time there was a vato, they called him Sidewalk. They bought this is how much of a baboso it is. He was wood, brother. He had a fucking swastika backwards on his neck. Baboso, right? This vato, for some reason, didn't like anybody. Didn't even like himself. You know, he would suit it up with the cops. Suit it up means, you know, break his sprinkler, water's going everywhere, suit up with the cops. Cops go in there, beat the holy shit out of him, throw him in a fucking cell inside of a cell. And he talked all that high power shit. That's how you get it done, motherfuckers. You guys are some punks on this tier, this, and that. Really, the vato wanted attention. He was an attention seeker, right? This guy right here this was the one that used to drive me crazy. I used to hate this motherfucker, right? This fool made sure that every time he walked by my cell, you know what I mean, he had something to say. And I didn't even know this fool. You know what I mean? He'd be like, hey, Norteño. I'd be like, what's up? He'd be like, fuck your mother. I'd be like, is that right? And what it does is anyone who's of right mind, of sound mind, who's normal, you start to become guarded, Holmes. You build a shield around yourself, Holmes. You're like, fuck these dudes, right? Because you already know what time it is. You're not supposed to indulge in it. And it doesn't matter if you're active or non-active, Holmes. Anyone that's normal, the normality of it is that you don't indulge in that. You know, if you're bumping baking soda breath on a door and screaming at a grown man, Holmes, or even woofing to another man, bro, knowing damn well you don't want to see him on no type of level, that's kitty style, Holmes. That's bullshit, right? That's real jotito, right? And I just don't get down, but I've seen it. You know, I've seen it. And it's funny. They'll be screaming, punk. All y'all motherfuckers is bitch. And then the cop says, excuse me, sir. And then, hey, what's up, officer? Hey, do you think I can get an extra sack lunch? Nah, where's all that high power shit you were just screaming right now? No, see, but the way that my mouth works, right? Yeah, we know the way your mouth works. That's what you're in here for. Show everyone you right up, Bessie. Show everyone you right up, right? And they get exposed for what they truly are, you know, which is real. You know what it is. It's fairy dust. Anyways, now trip out. I thought I'd bring it to your guys' attention because a lot of people ask me about it. And what is a cell warrior? How do they act? They act very unbecoming of themselves, Holmes. Very out of character. Or maybe it is their character. One never knows, does one. But what I do know, Holmes, is it's not cool. You know, it's not righteous for the people that are already sitting down in the hole, struggling, going through that real struggle, Holmes, being kept apart from their family, no sunshine, and it's all bad, Holmes, only to be ridiculed and fucking shit talked to you constantly, daily, for no other reason other than you're just trying to do your own program. You know, you got guys that sit in the oil. They actually refuse to go back to mainline because they've talked so much shit to so many different people. They know bad things will happen to them. And let me tell you, for the most part, a lot of the placas already know what it is. They throw their ass out there anyways, and you know what I mean? Or You know what I mean? They get it one way or the other. It just happens. Just be honest, right? You know, there's a vato right now on YouTube. He's sitting there like, that didn't happen to me, right? The way your feminine tactics and the way that you act, you know, it seems otherwise. Anyways, trip out. So, you know, we could sit here and talk all day about what they say. And people ask me questions. Well, what do they do that gets you in your feelings? It doesn't necessarily get you in your feelings. You're like, fuck, bro. Is this dude ever going to stop? And they don't ever run out, homes. Them wolf cases, them cell warriors, bro, they don't run out of steam, that's it. You know what I mean? Them vatos got energy. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, he got the CR and the cranca. Yeah, they're fucking on it, you know? Because they're doing it for attention and they're doing it just to fuck with your head. If you're easily broken, homes, if you're easily manipulated, if you're a person who's a follower and don't have leader qualities, if you're any of that in the whole, homes, you're going to have it rough. You know, especially if they're cell warriors. You know, I've told you guys a story about a fucking cell warrior. He was from Fresno Bulldogs that wolfed on me, homes. I thought we were cool. I shot him a magazine. He wasn't cool. You know, he was like, buster this and fuck you. I'm going to move to your city. And then I end up catching him and beating the holy dog shit out of him. To what degree? Some real shit, right? Because he wasn't on the real perro shit. He was on the real, no, I don't know. I don't bang no more. It's all right. I do a say, sas, right? And that was it. Or did I went old school? Or did Mikey, sas, right? And that's just what it is. Bang, bang. Now, the only reason I answer some of these questions is because if the subscribers ask me something and you truly want to know, you could basically put it in my DMs, man. Put it right there in the messages and I'll answer it. You know, if I deem it worthy and I say, you know what? Yeah, it needs to be answered, I will. And someone asked me that question. He was like, what is some of the craziest things you've seen cell warriors do? Like I said, bro, I used to see the dude that used to eat cagada and spit it on people. Bro, I walked by the cell one time. I said, what the fuck? That fool was butt naked, homes, with a whole bunch of mierda all over him, homes, doing the, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy. I was like, so sexy. That's a jam, right? And I just kept walking. Vatos are fucking crazy, you know? They lose their marbles. That's it. You know what I mean? I know how to play them. What are they? Watch your Asians. Bam! The real way, right? And that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, man, it's part of prison life. It's part of life in general. Like I said, cell warriors doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in a cell. We got internet cell warriors that do it all the time from the comfort of their own home. Hey, you're a punk. You're this. You're that. You know what I mean? You know, when damn well if you pulled up on them at a 7-Eleven getting a Slurpee and some Tic Tacs, that vato wouldn't want none of that smoke. He'd be like, oh, bro, that's just WWE shit, bro. I'm just playing. That's the internet. Yeah. Is it? Bang, bang. I don't know. One never knows, does one. That's allegedly. I'm not threatening anyone. I'm just saying, though. You know, y'all know the recipe. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. If you ever run into a cell warrior, I said, ignore him. Ignore him. The homeboy used to say, just ignore that shit. Do you see him fucking with shit all over him? How can I smell that? Tapuchi, right? It smells. Bata la tira. Yeah, Spencer. La tira. It's just the way it is, right? Go out there and get it for your familia. Go out there and get it for your people. Go out there and get it for the real ones, right? If you like this, please acknowledge me. Hit that like and subscribe one time. Hit that thumbs up, notification bell, turn it on. Come fuck with your boy. I drop spills daily, Gunners Profiles, as well as Gunners Collective, where I really boom Bangladesh, right? If you don't like me, if you think I'm a cell warrior, right? If you just think that I'm not the type of character that you like to listen to, I understand. Gracias for viewing this. Thumbs down. Heavy is the head that's going to wear that 730 crown, right? We're going to continue to do what we does because we does what we do, cuz, right? On bro. So, boom. I just on the real way. And that's with total respect. You know what I mean? I don't like Whack 100, man. But I got love for the real Pyro. You know what it is, man. This is the gun. Bang, bang. Oh, pinchy cell warriors over there talking about Gunners are punk. It's all Gunners' fault. Yeah. Go over there and dribble. Showtime. HC Green shit.